This video will show you how to batch assign services and create a modifications plan or modifications plans for groups of students. So starting from your dashboard, the first thing you're going to do is go to your student list. Then you're going to sort according to the criteria that you want to sort by. So for example, I'm going to sort by composite level. Now, you don't pay attention too much to the grade. This is just for demonstrational purposes only. So let's just do this by composite level. I'm going to click on this and let's go to 3. So let's say we're working with level 3 ELs. And this has 125 students. And I particularly picked composite level 3 because it has a number of students that are across pages. So you can see that we have several different pages down here. When we batch assign, we need to make sure that we get all of these pages. Sometimes you'll think you're doing all the students at level 3 at your school, but maybe you're only looking at the first 25, which is this first page. This is especially true for those larger schools or schools with larger pops. So let's take a look. How are we going to do this? Well, the first thing you're going to do is click on student name. Now, when you click on this, you're going to see right here highlighted in dark or darker blue, all 25 pages, all 25 students on this page are selected. So this is only page 1. Select all students that meet this across pages is what we need to do. This will get all of these students, all 125 students selected. So we're going to select those students. Now, there it's going to change it to gray, and these are all selected. So we now have 125 students selected. Then we will come over here to edit. You can do a number of different edit types. For this particular video, we're only going to look at assigning services and creating an accommodations plan. So assigning services, you'll come down to assign LEP services. You'll select your school year. So this will be for this year and for the entire year. This will give you the option to select between semesters, but we would typically make our plans for the year. And we're going to replace. So if just in the event that anything had been held over, we're going to replace it. We're going to select our type of service. For the most part, we'll be doing pull out, but some of you will need to do plans for push in. Put your name in here. So then we're going to look at our frequency. Our pull out services are twice a week for 45 minutes. And then assign LEP services. So now that has assigned services to all of these students. The next thing we want to do is we could view a report, but we don't want to do that right this second, is we're going to create their accommodations plans. So these would be the accommodations that the teachers would use within the classroom. So we're going to click edit again. We've still got all of our students selected. And if you happen to exit out of this, you just go back and do those same procedures. Select your grade level. Typically, accommodations are assigned by level, so you may do all of your ones might have a certain group of accommodation. Your twos may have a different one. Ones and twos kind of have overlap, just like threes and fours will have overlap. So it kind of depends on what you're trying to do. But for this demonstration, we're just going to use our threes and we're going to assign accommodations. Okay, and what you would do is you would just go through your list and select the accommodations that you would want to use for that particular level. So set for level 3, I just selected some accommodations. And again, generally for each grouping, you have certain accommodations that you'll use more so than others. So you might have certain things that you use for level 1s that you won't use as much for level 3s and 4s. And once you've got those selected, you will assign accommodations. And now those accommodations have been added to the plan reports. Then you'll be using those for when you meet with the parents and with your ESL committees to finalize their plans. You can review those and edit them if needed, but that's a quick way to do the assigning of plan accommodations and services.